Hey everyone, how's it going? Sitting low here again, and just figured I'd show you guys this other little mini bike project I've been working on for the past couple of, well actually I've had this bike for about a year, but in the past couple months I've done a lot of upgrades to it. As far as, I put a new Predator motor on it, and I also did some mods to it. I got the aluminum flywheel in there, cold air kit, a jet kit in the carburetor, and I upgraded the valve springs and just a couple other things. Pulled the governor off of it and gave it more of a direct, throttle linkage. And this thing's a freaking beast. When I first got it, it was bone stock. It had, little short bars on it and little plastic shrouds, little plastic fenders, and I went and stripped all that stuff off it and got them big, like 15-inch ape hanger U-bars on it, and that definitely made it look a lot different, a lot cooler. Almost makes it have kind of like old chopper, like custom bobber look to it. Another custom exhaust, also made from a set of old handlebars, and this here is a gas pipe fitting that I got from Home Depot, and hit it with the grinder, shaped it, smoothed it, made it look a little different. That way it wasn't just an ugly gas fitting just welded on there. And that way I can screw this hot dog muffler in and out as I please, because without that muffler, this thing's pretty darn loud. As you would imagine, the muffler definitely quiets it down a lot. But I had a problem with the muffler vibrating, and it would crack the header down here. So I had to go ahead and make this little support bar to go from basically the tip of the exhaust down to the frame. Support it a little bit, keep it from vibrating all over the place. I also dropped the gearing down in the back. I got a 60 tooth on the back. It came with a 72 on the back. It also had a little 3.5 horse on it when I got it. And it actually ran the road good, but it was slow. I don't know why they called this thing the Track 2 when it was as slow as it was, but it definitely ain't slow anymore with just the motor upgrades and the gearing change. I would guesstimate about 55, 60 out of it. And the only thing I really want to do left to the motor is I'd like to get the billet connecting rod, and I would like to get the Mod 2 cam for it, because supposedly the cams aren't really designed to run much more than the governed speed of the motor, which is 3,600 RPMs, and I'm taking this thing now up to about, 65, 7,000, so I figure that cam and definitely that billet connecting rod would make a huge difference. And, I've had a lot of good luck with these motors in the past. Yeah, I've had one on that little mini chopper for a couple years now, and that thing still fires up. So let's see if I can go ahead and get this one to run for you guys. It might be cold, I don't know. Sometimes I gotta two-hand this one, give it a little bit of gas, but let's see if I can do it. Yeah, it purrs. Still a little cold, it ain't warmed up yet, but it wants to go. Yeah, definitely a snappy little motor in that bike for sure. It fits in there about perfect too. Any bigger it would have been a little tight. I had to make the exhaust header, A, because I was going to make a header for it anyway, just because I like the way it sounds, and B, the stock big old air filter cleaner thing wouldn't, or not air filter, the stock exhaust muffler wouldn't fit in this frame here, so I had to come up with something. But all in all, it turned out great. That clutch, just the stock max torque clutch, and I think that thing's about had it. So might be looking upgrade or replace that down the road here. But other than that, thing's a pretty sweet little ride. It's got a pivoting rear seat, so it kind of gives you a little bit of suspension in the back, and a rigid fork, so it's not really one to go beating around on the dirt roads or whatever. But as far as like cruising on pavement and stuff, that thing's smooth, and it's actually pretty stable up at speed too. You know, some mini bikes, when you got the little tiny tires on them and whatnot, once you get up in about 40-mile-an-hour range, they get pretty squirrely. This thing actually goes pretty good, real smooth. So yeah, I figured I'd give you guys a look at it. I've been working on it for a little bit, and it still has a couple of little things I'd like to do to it. I'd like to get some different tires for it, and just a couple little odds and ends, just dress it up a little more. But other than that, it is running and riding, and this thing rips. So definitely happy with it. I would definitely like to get a disc brake in the rear. This old band brake does not really work that great. It works good when you're just putzing around. Excuse me, but once you get in about, once you start getting that thing up in the speed, it doesn't like to stop that great. So definitely looking to do a disc in the back, and I'd like to get a little headlight on it of sorts so I could buzz it around at night. I have a little LED bicycle headlight on it, but that I put on it when I rip around at night, but it's not very bright. So maybe somehow try to figure out if I can get some kind of magneto assembly in there behind the flywheel, and maybe get a light going off this thing. But if not, it is what it is. It's just a mini bike. But yeah, figured I'd just show you guys the Track 2. It was actually made by the Murray Corporation in about, I would say, early 2000. And the second I saw it, I thought it was sweet. I just liked the curve of the frame, and it just definitely had potential the second I saw it. So I was like, I might as well grab it. It's definitely a sweet looking mini bike, so I figured I'd show you guys what's up. Let me know what you guys think. Any questions or comments, anything, just feel free to let me know. And I actually do have this thing listed for sale right now, but to be quite honest with you, I really don't know if I want to get rid of this one, so, but we'll see how it goes. Until then, I'll talk to you guys. Y'all have a good one. See ya.